Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is Mick Ruby, MUFC Realist TV, with a horrible cold. It feels like I have a fishbowl over my head. And does it feel to be good as a United supporter at the moment? Yes, in terms of where we're heading, in terms of our rebuild, spot on. But in terms of what's going on behind the scenes with the pundits, media, players, powers, Piers Morgan's, Cristiano Ronaldo's, I thought we left that thing behind. Basically, I thought that that circus left with Mino Raiola and Paul Pogba. I mean, God bless his soul, Mino Raiola, rest in peace. But I thought that leaks and entourage left United last summer. But all along, things are coming out from the snippets that we hear from Cristiano Ronaldo that you can put two and two together, that Cristiano has been the leak. Of course, one can arguably understand that he's a perfectionist, he's a winner, he wants things to be his way, but at the end of the day, he's not the sporting director, he's not the CEO, CFO of the club. You're just a player under Erik ten Hag, which you've seen. It's been a little bit of a toxic relationship. I believe that Ronaldo is a winner for sure. He's approaching 37, 38. His mind is still a winner mentality, but his body is not really catching up. And you got to come to terms, Cristiano, that there comes a period of time when it's called stagnation, my friend. And I think that judging from this season, what we've seen is it's been like kind of a revolt. Imagine you being you're the boss, the CEO of your company, and one of your employees is actually doing revolt against you. What would you do? If you don't tell him off or do some punishment, you will lose the respect of the entire workplace. So what Erik ten Hag has done is absolutely spot on. But it's, you got to look back in the timeline to understand. Of course, Cristiano said he felt betrayed by the executives of the club for not really believing him for the sickness of his child, and June, July had personal issues. Fair play, we don't know. Family comes first, what I always say, but at the end of the day, you are paid by the club £570 per week. It is your duty to report to the club, because they are the ones that pay you the salary, to actually come for pre-season, to be part of the new team, to be part of this rebuild, to understand Erik ten Hag and his philosophy. Now, during your career, Ronaldo, you always never had people saying no to you. I understand you're the star boy. Sorry, you're the GOAT. But I don't believe that nobody's ever benched you or denied you playing time like Erik ten Hag has. He's clearly come on board. It is his way or his highway. He refused even to take consultancy from Ralf Rangnick. What did he say in the first beginning when they asked about Ronaldo? He's there to score goals, and that is something Ronaldo hasn't done. So clearly what Erik ten Hag has been doing is giving him chances. He's been having 5 starts. Even gave him the captaincy and no goals. And it looks like we are kind of force-feeding our playing style. We are almost force-feeding balls into Ronaldo, otherwise he will be cranky, like a child throwing his toys out of the pram. Now, I can openly say that I was against the signing in the first place last season, as I thought this was more of a commodity signing for sales of shirts, or ruled by fear and emotions that he might go to City. But that was a kind of a brilliant move from George Mendes to get United to act ASAP to offer him that lucrative contract. But at the same time, the same agent has been kind of being very smart, trying to get a move for Ronaldo over the summer, but nobody really wanted him. And now you're seeing that January transfer window is coming around the corner, so this is another masterpiece tragedy. I mean, just look at the timelines. Him walking off the pitch, not even clapping the audience or the paying Stretford End loyals, just being Ronaldo FC. One thing about Ronaldo, it's all about Ronaldo. It's all breaking records, among many Ballon d'Ors. It's clear and obviously, but when you come to that age, this is my humble opinion. It is time to assess. Am I an influential player that I could still play to 40 like Zlatan Ibrahimovic and still be like, a leader in the dressing room and just accept I'm not going to play every game and I'm not going to have the ability to score every game and, I cannot always have the ball at my feet every game, it's a team sport. So what's next? It's very unprecedented, is it deliberately timed? I think it is. Definitely. He was trying to get a move in summer. Nobody wanted him. George Mendes pushed with every single club. Fabrizio Romano reported that. Many journalists reported that as well. That people were not interested to pay for Ronaldo. You know what I mean? So I think the timing is absolutely spot on, judging its World Cup right now, as in a week's time. The January window is open. Agents being smart. Ronaldo is not getting his playing time. Ronaldo is not used to getting benched. Ronaldo is not used to having a no for an answer. And George Mendes is known for being ruthless as well. So I think it's a masterpiece class to be instructed. Piers Morgan is also part of this, deal.
It's hard.
And who else could actually come out and get as many views as possible and get the fans, millions of fans. They're not really Manchester United supporters, but they are like Ronaldo supporters to feel that United is in the blame or poor Cristiano. That's just the human nature of it. But what I don't really like is that he's kind of milking it. Piers Morgan, he's dropping snippets after snippets. Just released a freaking video, you know what I mean? And this has, of course, created a meltdown within Manchester United fan base globally. I don't mind if you're kind of speaking about glazes out, because we all want glazes out. But when you start talking about Ragnick, who was the father of the beginning of this revolution and the change, the open heart surgery, and you're speaking about your, some of your players, your colleagues, Wayne Rooney, and talking shit about your current gaffer, and Manchester United are paying you wages, they're paying you more than enough, there is no respect at all. So basically you're just in it for yourself, you're in it to win it, and the end game is to rip up that contract for sure. And I think that is generally planned. Piers Morgan gets his millions of views and clicks, and Ronaldo gets his contract eliminated. And I believe, if I know George Mendes and the way he operates, he's already, have a few interesting clubs aligned, saying that if you can get Ronaldo for free without paying any fees, will you have him? So I believe that definitely Todd Bowley from Chelsea would be interested. As a marquee signing, I think that Bayern Munich would definitely be interested to have him for a free. And for us United fan, we got a little bit of a peace of mind. Basically, it's time to move on. For me, GOAT is always the GOAT, but it's sad that you have to leave this way, And I believe that nobody's bigger than the club. Always been so. Support the team, the badge, for fuck's sake. That's all what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's a World Cup break. We will see what will happen on Thursday after the full video release. But as we speak, there's numerous of reports coming out that they are looking at legal ways to rip up his contract with add-ons and conditions that if we terminate your contract now, we don't have to pay you anything until the summer. So he's contracted to summer 2023. For me, it's twisted. I never liked the signing in the first place, and I believe that Ronaldo, we had our last dance, and we have to move forward for the fast dance, meaning we need to now sign more players. A proper number 9. We have Martial that's back. Rashford is starting to learn the trade as number 9. We have brilliant wingers in terms of up and coming Garnacho. I hope we see Sancho getting back his confidence. Anthony, Dos Santos, we have Elanga. We have options, but I think we need a striker and a right back and a ball-playing midfielder. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the description below. Like and share and subscribe this video. Sorry for this cold. I'm streaming from a bad network holiday somewhere in Turkey. I caught a cold and I kind of have a fishbowl over my head, but I've kind of felt I needed to do this video. Cheers guys. Like and subscribe. See you later.